He's to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes that Alabama offense. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, Dave. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Might be changing the route. Looking to throw, it's Ramsey. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab, it's Riley. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The give to the tailback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and hand him the ball.
Just steamrolling the defense. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's White. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Trying play action. Unleashes one. Wide open downfield. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. At the 35, he's got room. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
That's a nice run. This guy has it all, doesn't he? He has speed, he has shiftiness, and he has power. The power reminds me of an old, great Sooner running back, Marcus Dupree. Arguably one of the most gifted runners college football has ever seen. A guy that didn't quite pan out at the NFL level because of injuries. This dude has it in him, though, and I'm sure he's reminding a lot of people in the stadium right now of good old Marcus Dupree.
Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window
breaks into the open. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. First play of the period, first down here. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds. The Sooners want to pick up the tempo. This is a kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you'll... Touchdown, Sooners. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Bond. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Ramsey. Here comes the heat. Grab near the marker. It's White. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
Well, the drag route's put in this playbook to fight against man-to-man coverage. So there you see the receiver using his speed, working his way across the field. He gets separation on the DB, trying to trail him, makes the catch, turns it upfield for the first.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. The throw. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge 3rd down play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped offside.
Offside.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on 1 time. The give to the back. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. The Sooners will hustle to the line.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that side of the ground.
It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Hawkins. Right down the middle. He's got him this time. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they got it at the 42. These 2 guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Sooners come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. Defense in press coverage. He'll set up to throw. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the gun, the ground game. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got it, looking for a first. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Ramsey. Fires to the big fella. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
Trying to convert this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. They're moving quickly after that big 4th down conversion. Clock will roll when the ball is set. Fires one high and deep. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
On that RPO play, I don't hate the decision by the quarterback not to hand it off and throw it deep down the field. I just don't like the throw. Not an accurate throw. He never got his feet back underneath him after riding the running back and not handing it off. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals to hit that throw, because that play was there to be made.
Makes the grab. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. Looking downfield, it's Ramsey. Fires to the tight end. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Floating away. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Making side adjustments here. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the middle. Another incompletion on third down.
Really nice third down sub-defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass. And they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing the incompletion, setting up fourth.
No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Richardson. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Sooner offense returns to the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
Turning it on! Still on his feet. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
That's a really nice job by this defense, maintaining outside leverage and knocking him down behind the line. Looking for a man. It's Hawkins. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got a man in the middle. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The Sooners are in the hurry-up.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's third and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
So now it's second and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry-up.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Got his man quickly. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners!
It's so nice as a quarterback, but it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bond. He gets a block. He gets it out to the 32 and sets him up with a little better field position. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Back to throw, it's Ramsey. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Makes the catch. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on fourth down. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They'll go to the ground. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Going with the counter play here. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Sooners in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry-up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Pressure coming. Going to try to get it himself.
He's showing you all the tools in the toolbox now. We saw earlier in the game his ability throwing the football. And now you're getting to see it with him running, too. This guy is the definition of a dual-threat quarterback. And right now, this defense has no answer for him.
Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The pull and throw off the RPO. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And the Sooners come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. To the air, it's Hawkins. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
On 4th down, going to the air. Bringing the heat. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up. Run it. Do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Caught near the sticks. It's White. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Alabama trying to cash in on this red zone trip. Going to the run, it's Humphreys. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown Tide.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got him in the flat. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Pocket breaking down. Snagged out of the air. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Sooners moving quickly to the line. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Here comes that Alabama offense. That number 1 beside your name is a heavy burden, and when you're behind late, the weight of the world is on your shoulders. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets the gift. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Throwing on the run. Makes the grab at the 30. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. From the gun, give on the inside. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Quarterback making checks. The play action fake. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here, this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small. But the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page. And with that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Back open in the middle. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Sooners send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. We'll see how aggressive this defense is with just a few minutes to play. They keep it on the ground, clock is their friend. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you've got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. The sure hands, it's Riley. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Looking for a man, it's Ramsey. Makes the catch, it's White. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. After that last completion, it's second down. Gives it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
All right, so I know the defense is going to be aggressive, right? They got their stop. They forced the third down. How aggressive does the offense want to be in response? Because if I throw the football, get a first down, I can run this clock almost out. This defense has to make a choice, but this offense, how aggressive do you want to be?
Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage.
Well, the offense on third down, they're just trying to spit the ball out quickly and see if they can get a block and get north. But the defense, really nice job getting after the catch, getting a tackle, and now setting up fourth down.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. It's dropped. Oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Lost to throw on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. Line getting set on second down. To throw, it's Hawkins. He's got an open man. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here.